Glorious day to you, my friends. Ki hatara anahaski iturutu. Welcome to day number 82 of being. This blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. Inotor utar arsanahita tahayata. Wherefore, 144 days, we're going to be spending time with our inner being. And we're going to do it the easy way. We're going to be simply breathing and chanting some magical chants. The imagery they gave me at the beginning is we're spiraling up this great pyramid of the self to the edge of the matrix. We're going to poke our head through the hub of the dharma chakra, use the Eye of Providence, and gain a divine perspective of this reality. Yeah, the reality is supposed to be in quotes. Since we're spiraling up, we're going to use the golden spiral. And that's based on the Fibonacci sequence. Iskoturu arahana itataharita. And 144 is a Fibonacci number. Nitora shanahasike atatita karyatatita. During the first 55 days, we subtly dealt with Vasundhara, our Earth Star chakra, at the bottom of our Merkaba, our root system, and from where we get our nourishment. And speaking of nourishment, we were subtly dealing with the Annamaya Kosha, this sheath around us, around our soul, our true authentic self. One of these illusions, or one of these pieces of clothing of experience. That's it. We don't have to think of it as good. We don't have to think of it as bad. We have it. We have this Annamaya Kosha where we get our food. Anna, food. Anna, grace. Nitara, hana. Asi, tora, tataya, ta'a. So during the first 55 days, we subtly dealt with loosening our attachment to the physicality, as we place more roots into our heart center, where the true nourishment from our soul is had. During this 34-day segment, and we're on day 27, 3 cubed. Yeah, I like numbers. And today's day 82, so that's 41 times 2. For you math geeks out there, in this 34-day segment, we're subtly dealing with Muladhara, our root chakra, our foundation, and we're subtly working with the Pranamaya Kosha, our breath. Both it's our breath, but this prana is much more than just breath. It is we're breathing in the input of the universe. This prana is the nourishment. We can get the nourishment of our soul through prana. Nishka atito husha tatira ta. This life force energy is prana. The life force energy has many, many, many names, but it's the foundation of all life. Well, we know what started it all. Om. So, during the first 55 days, we chanted Om Mani Padme Hum using the Mala of Joy. And when we chant 108 times, there's so much spiritual significance in 108. More on that at some later time. And then we chanted Om Ahung 36 times, completing 144 chants per day. Om Mani Padme Hum and Om Ahung are amazing chants. I am the jewel of the lotus and the wisdom of the emptiness that I am. Okay, so in this 34-day segment, we've shifted down Om Ahung, and we've now calling it Om Ahum because we're embodying it in this physicality. We're dealing with the physicality in this Mala of joy because we're in this physicality. Okay, when we reach into spirit using the Guru bead or the Ananda chakra, so many different things we can call it, but in the Mala we have a Guru bead at the end. And it's not really supposed to represent anything besides you, the Guru within, Wahe Guru. Nisha Atatara Shanahatuto. And the tassel is supposed to represent God. And we put God in quotes because you either believe in God or you don't. And we can call God the highest form of consciousness. We can call it dwelling in the lotus of awareness. We can call it the universe. There's so many different things. There's so many names of God. Well, today we're going to talk about yet another name of God, this unconditional love. We talked about the virtues. We talked about other things. And charity, the word charity, is traditionally mapped to the virtues. Well, we read one part of 1 Corinthians out of the Christian Bible. And we read it using the word charity. And this idea of charity, how the word charity, caritas, in Latin, we found only 2 different languages for the scriptures in Christianity. It's either written in Greek, ancient Greek, or it's written in Coptic. Some of ancient writings were in Aramaic also, the language they spoke, the common tongue that they spoke. The word used for charity, agape, and in ancient Greek, there's 4 different words for love. Agape is the highest form of love. So if we read this 1 Corinthians, if I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, yesterday we said charity, have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all the mysteries and all the knowledge, and I have all the faith so as to remove mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. Makes more sense when we use the word love. If I give away all that I have and I deliver up my body to be buried and I have not love, again, I am nothing. And then the famous part, which people use in marriage ceremonies. And again, this agape is a different type of love than eros, the human emotion of love for a partner. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. It keeps going on. But when we use the word love instead of charity, we as humans understand it differently. Maybe that can help us understand more this word caritas then. Agape in ancient Greek is this godly love, the highest form of love. To me, we talk about unconditional love when we talk about the holy fire, when we talk about the highest source of consciousness, that the holy fire is from or is the highest source of consciousness. If we want to add more degrees of separation between us and the highest form of consciousness, sure, then let's say it's from the highest source of consciousness. But the highest source of consciousness is where the all is the one and the one is the all. It's at the top of the pyramid of the self. It's when we're dwelling in our lotus of awareness. But this love, as a human being, we understand love. Well, we understand the concept of love. Whether we truly understand love or not is a different story. The holy fire comes from the highest source of consciousness, where there is no ego, there is no individual, where there is no judgment. Okay? Doesn't that map back to what Paul said in the letter? There is only total acceptance, which is unconditional love. We're using many words for this unconditional love. Besides, the easiest thing to think of is there are no conditions to it. You get it. This is what we're breathing in. This is the life force energy that's in prana. We can see it as unconditional love. We understand it better as total acceptance, though. We attach human meanings with unconditional love. And there are so many times that we claim that we love somebody unconditionally, but we put conditions on it. Isn't that the opposite? Just know that if you believe in God, even if you don't believe in God, God loves you. Whether we say God is external to us or is our inner being. Okay? And if you believe in angels, well, your angels and your guides, well, definitely your angels, are always loving you and always supporting you. Depends on who your guides are, whether they're scolding you every once in a while, whether they're being the sounding board. You really shouldn't do that. It's all this complicated thing into the story that goes on in our head. Because it's all where everything is anyway. Our guides, our senses come together inside of our mind. So whether they really come through our fingers, or really come through our eyes, or really come through our nose and mouth, or come through our ears, there are electrical symbols and chemical changes in our brain, so we're told. We're consciousness. And as we experience it, as we think it, we either know it or we have questions or it's a passing idea. What we're talking about, unconditional love here, is the total, we understand it more as total acceptance. maybe as a thought experiment, let us close our eyes. If you feel our feeling seen and heard and acknowledged comes from our past, comes from our chakras, comes from Svadhisthana and Manipura. It comes from our insight in Anya and how we're interpreting all these things. It comes from the parts of our mind that are listening. This manas part of the mind that's listening to our chakras, that's listening to our physical senses. Well, let's say our physical senses, because the other parts, there's another part of the mind that's listening to the chakras, the subtleties. Niarata ata sohu utur shana okutur ashwiyata tiariarahata. All the imprints is what they said here. All the imprints, all of our experiences that we've had, our memories, the imprints in our chakras, are would either help or hurt our heart in our interpretation of what is love. Nihatata arshkana uhutarati, sho'utur titara, sana aka arti shaya atakaharati. If we learn to slow the mind and only listen, it's implied to the heart, but they said only listen. If we slow down the mind and only listen, and in some people's schools that is observing or seeing, but we're listening. To me, my people think that listening is more of a subtle action than seeing. If we slow down our mind and listen, we can hear the true desires of our heart. Not of their word, callous experiences. Interesting that they used the word callous. Calluses form when repeated symbols, it's toughening our skin. It's based on experience. So, so utur sha'ana hasi atkarhatia, shotor tana era hata arsha ekahada, utur urshana ohia, tati aryarahanahasa. In this stillness, our heart shines. And heart shines this. It shines all forms of love. This romantic love, this brotherly love, this familial love, this self-love, and the love of everything, this caritas. This love and respect and trust in everything. When we trust in love, nihatit karsha atuhut, soto urhusha atuwarata hatsatita. We're trusting in not only our heart, but the hearts of everyone else. Kati tor or hashai eatar tanahe. Tor or artkanaherta. And we're trusting in the universe. And we're trusting in the light. Ora aroha. We're trusting in the light that the boundless and endless light. Aroha. Kitor urhana usha atutaharti. Na art kahashiara. Nihi utor urhasha sutur taryarsha akatidiarya. And the more we listen to our heart, and the more we shine this love, our true essence, this alignment with self, and this alignment with the universe. We see more clearly. We speak more clearly. We experience more fully. We see beyond what is or what we think is. And we're thinking in the what can be. So let's not take my word for it or their word for it. Let us ask our inner being. So I invite you to relax. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, or whether you sit in seated meditation, comfort and ease are important. As we settle in, make some adjustments to get more comfortable, to make it easier. Now let us focus our awareness on our breath. As we begin to lengthen and deepen our breath, and we begin to pay attention to more of the aspects of our breath. As we listen to the sound of our in-breath, and we listen to the sound of our out-breath. As we feel how it feels to breathe in, and we feel how it feels to breathe out. As we continue our breath, our conscious breath, let us focus our awareness on our heart center. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and brightens our already bright light. And our holy fire is the holy fire, which is the highest source of consciousness, where there is no ego, where there is no individual, where the all is the one and the one is the all, where there is no judgment, where there is only total acceptance, which is unconditional love. There are no conditions to receive this love. There are no conditions to receive this acceptance. You are wholly accepted and wholly loved. No conditions. Always. Forever. Since before the dawn of time. And well beyond the end of all time. And along with this unconditional love is the total respect of free will. Your free will and everyone's free will. The free will to think the way they think, speak the way they speak, act the way they act, love the way they love. And to return to or to dwell in this highest form of consciousness, in this highest source, there are no conditions. You dwell here when you decide you dwell here. You dwell here when you allow yourself to dwell here. You are always welcome. Always. So let us take this pure, unconditional love from the highest source of consciousness, which is this holy fire, which is our prati-a-haara. And they gave 4 other names to this Agape, this unconditional love. This loving kindness, this compassion, this harmony or equanimity, in this joy, this beauty. So let us take the purity of this unconditional love of God and move it down through the chakras, purifying each of our chakras, purifying Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, sharing the ideas and energies of pure, unconditional love with Manipura, purifying Manipura, and purifying our ideas of willpower, of intention, of joy. Moving this unconditional love down into Svadhisthana, purifying Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra, where our self is established. Purifying Svadhisthana, purifying our idea of self, purifying our emotions, purifying our desires, purifying our creativity. And again, this purification with unconditional love is the total acceptance of how you feel, the total acceptance of what you desire. Not judgment. It is the total acceptance that you are loved, no matter who you love, no matter how you feel, no matter what you desire, no matter what is your pleasure. This is not a judgmental, unconditional love. This is a total accepting, unconditional love. And this purity is simply ideas of alignment to the harmony, inherent harmony of your chakra, inherent harmony of your emotions, inherent harmony of your pleasure, of your creativity, of your intention, of your joy. As we move this pure, unconditional love down into Muladhara, the root chakra, purifying Muladhara, purifying our foundation, purifying our stability, purifying our ideas of survival, purifying our fears, purifying our doubts, illuminating this unconditional love on our fears and our doubts, where this unconditional love is hugging our fears and our doubts, accepting them fully. Moving this unconditional love down into Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, purifying Vasundhara, purifying our root system, purifying our nourishment with unconditional love. Moving this unconditional love down the root system, down, 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 deep into the core of Gaia, wrapping these roots of pure love around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug and bringing back her grounded love and wisdom, with a gentle reminder from her that we are this unconditional love. This unconditional love is our true nature. We are not made of nor limited by these elements, the earth, the water, the fire, the air. Nor are we made of nor limited by the space in between. We are this highest source of consciousness, which is unconditional love. We are consciousness itself. And with this unconditional love, the power of this unconditional love, let us merge and bring forth this earth energy and merge it up along the root system, merging into Vasundhara, unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing our roots and nourishment with unconditional love, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. Elevating this collective energy and merging it into Muladhara, our root chakra. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing it with unconditional love. Harmonizing, balancing, aligning with unconditional love. Raising this collective energy and merging it into Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas, stabling it with unconditional love, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. Elevating this collective energy and merging it into Manipura. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing with unconditional love. Balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into Anahata, our heart center. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing our heart in this collective energy with unconditional love. Balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. And expanding this heart-centered consciousness, expanding this unconditional love with even more unconditional love, this endless supply. Elevating this collective energy and merging it into Vishuddha, purifying Vishuddha with unconditional love, purifying our speech with unconditional love, purifying our ideas of truth with unconditional love. Unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing with unconditional love. Balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. Expanding this heart-centered truth with unconditional love. Elevating this collective energy and merging it into Anya, the third eye chakra. Purifying Anya, purifying our intuition, purifying our insight, purifying our ideas of illusion, and purifying our ideas of separation with unconditional love. Unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing with unconditional love, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love, expanding this insightful heart-centered truth with unconditional love. Ascending this collective consciousness and merging into Sahasrara, our crown chakra. Purifying our crown with unconditional love. Purifying our thoughts. Purifying our consciousness. Purifying our attachments with unconditional love. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing with unconditional love. Balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. And expanding this heart-centered lotus of awareness with unconditional love. Ascending this collective consciousness and merging it into Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, the soul star chakra. Purifying our ideas of everything with unconditional love. Purifying our ideas of what is possible with unconditional love. Unifying all these energies and ideas with unconditional love. Stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with unconditional love. Inviting in these three higher ideals, these aspects of divinity, this Reta, righteousness, cosmic order, divine timing, ineffable aspects of wisdom, inviting in and unifying with the ideas of Vikara, this divine change, divine action, divine causation, and inviting in and unifying with the ideas of Shrishti, this divine creation, divine emanation, divine appearance. Because sometimes our manifestations just appear as if from thin air, as if from magic, or delivered by the divine. unifying all these energies and ideas with unconditional love, which is simply the center point, the binding of these three ideas together. Because we cannot separate these three ideas. The Smriti, Vikara, and Shrishti are merely three different words for unconditional love. Allowing awareness to simply be. As we prepare to chant, starting off with Aum, which is simply Om, the primordial sound of the universe, stretched into its three sound components. Ah, for the heart of the universe. Ooh, for the root. And for the savoring and embodying of it. We are the root of the universe. It is up to us to savor it and embody it. As we chant Om Hum 108 times, using the Mala of Joy. Where we're embracing, exciting, emanating, and embodying all the energies of the universe and the wisdom of the emptiness that we are. I shall keep count. Let us know when we're on the last one. As we then transition with Aum. And a breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant. And a breath in to chant. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om Ma Om. 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 Om Ma when you are ready, with heartfelt gratitude, let us thank the being or beings for sharing their time, energy, wisdom, experience. As we bid them farewell, along with the reminder that we can invite them back at any time in the future. As we continue to chant, transitioning with Aying, simply aim the Bij mantra for abundance into its 3 sound components. A for the heart, E for the crown, and Ing for resonation with everything. And then chanting So Hung 36 times using the Kuru bead. And then concluding with Aying. A breath in for Aying. And a breath in to chant. So hum, 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 Soham. 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 Get a breath in for Aing. Aing. When you are ready, slowly, excuse me, slowly bring awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 82 of being. This blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. I encourage you to journal. They said so many things. I have a lot to write about. One thing is that this unconditional love is yet another name for dwelling in the lotus of awareness. Because when we're dwelling in this lotus of awareness, we're not judging. We're not judging ourselves. We're not taking in the input from this experience of life in our chakras. We're just being. We're not taking into account anything. Anything at all. We're just being. We're dwelling in this unconditional love at that point. And the more we do it, then maybe the more our inner being is going to share with us how to see ourselves from dwelling in the lotus. See ourselves with unconditional love. How we can see others through the lens, through unconditional love. How we can then think, have more consistent thoughts of unconditional love. More consistent words of unconditional love. And then more consistent actions of unconditional love. All encompassing. One other thing that they said is, even though there's so many words that we use to describe this agape, this love, or any of the other words of divinity or in this physicality, we're the ones who give it meaning. We keep finding new words so that we can build our meaning of it. This unconditional love is both known and unknown. We have this idea of what it is, but us knowing what it is in totality limits our ability for it to express itself fully or differently. So, I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. And I thank you for bearing with me during the sniffles and cold, either way, shine on from your inner being, with your inner being, as your inner being, and make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Niukuta hatara shayana hakarata.